gets greater later, you know, and I
Yeah.
learned that because, you know, I feel the same way. When you tell me these time stamps, we so aligned, you and I, because 2013 is when my life changed, when I had to make a shift and I was working for $8 an hour just 10 years ago. At this time, in August of 2013, I was working for $8 an hour. So
Mm.
and then in 17 was my first year as a six-figure earner.
Wow.
And I was able to, you know, I reinvested every profit that I had back into my business and got a building and started doing things, and that opened me up. And that's when I first started thinking about a book and speaking, and I Won't Starve was became a company then. Like, so like all those things,
Yeah.
I finally got a chance to explore. And I felt the same way because I had a lot of money as a kid. I was a child hustler, you know what I mean? A teenage hustler. And then the child, you know, facing time in prison, and because I was hustling and I made a bunch of money. And I'm like, man, I'm paying for going to trips with my family now. Like I had a whole bunch of money when I was in the street and I wasn't traveling. Like, why wasn't I traveling then? You know, why wasn't I traveling
Right.
and have this thing and own homes? And no, I had multiple apartments to hide drugs, but I didn't have multiple houses that I can own to be an investor. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel bad about that because now being an investor and nobody's there to help me, and the money, you know, making money, but it's like it don't come as fast as it come with drugs. So you like,
Right.
and you taking your time, you're like, man, I wish I could have did this. And you know what? Because I would have messed it up.
Right.
I would have messed it up. It wouldn't have went as smooth as it go now. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go on vacation and come back, we not worrying about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the car go in the shop, we not worrying about that. I'm not looking in the rearview mirror, and you know, I sleep different. You know what I mean? Like, and I can just imagine that you sleep different because
Oh
nobody
yeah.
trying to abuse you. You know what I'm saying? In no way,
Yeah.
shape, form, or fashion. You know, you're not worried about your babies are not babies anymore. You know what I mean? So they've become a part of the team now. You know,
Yeah.
so it's greater because now those friends that you got rid of, it could have been a guy friend and a female friend. Now the substitution is your babies that you know gonna hold you down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's definitely greater later, and
Yes.
it takes something in us to feel that and really understand that, and that covenant that you make with God, even with yourself, to, you know, refrain from the BS now because it's supposed to be late. It's not supposed to be when you die. It's just hold off of this nonsense you don't need right now, because in a couple years you're gonna get everything you do need, coupled with some of the stuff that you want, because the stuff that you get but you want now, you ain't even gonna want that five.
Right.
You know,
Right.
everything you need, and now you're going to be able to get the things you do want right now, and it's just going to feel better. Going to Jamaica, going to all these islands as Nisi today, it's going to be a whole lot different than Nisi at 21, 22.
Oh
Going
yeah.
to islands, you're going to appreciate it different. You're going to do it differently. You're going to be treated differently. So,
Yeah.
so if I can speak into your life with that situation, because I just identify with it so much.
Yes.